Wear, and we have a very special guest joining us. Her name is Amy Schultz. And maybe you've watched the Beauty Report where you have seen Dr. Schultz, who is an icon in the industry. I'm just gonna say he's the only one with the peel bar in New York,
yes.
Saks Fifth Avenue. So BeautyRx is a brand by leading board certified Park Avenue dermatologist who also happens to be Amy's dermatologist, meaning me, and the other Amy sitting next to me is dermatologist as well. So what we love is that he brings to us, there it is, that Park Avenue, his very first, that peel bar here. He spent his whole career, 3 decades, perfecting formulations with his patients. And what we're thrilled about today, not only has he done 55,000 glycolic peels, but we're thrilled to have his wife, who has worked with thousands of his patients, developing this brand and the offer that you brought us tonight, because you have to share with everybody how the two of you met. It's so funny. But we're offering you, I use this every single night. BeautyRx, and like I said, Dr. Schultz is my very own dermatologist. He taught me a way that I have transformed my skin like I never thought possible. And all you have to do is alternate. Now, if you were to go to Saks Fifth Avenue or his very busy dermatologist office, this 8% glycolic right here that I'm holding is $95 with results like this in a month. Do you see the transformation? And that is the power of BeautyRx, dermatologist tested, developed, patient tested, and developed. Because he's all about not just the wrinkles, it's about the unevenness, the pore size, the texture of our skin, and this absolutely will change it. So only for our beauty report, this is $95. You use the serum, then the next night you use the pads. That you go every other night. Exactly. So $95, $70. I mean, it's $165. Today it's only $59. So if you've been to Saks, or maybe Dr. Schultz's very busy practice, and you said, okay, my skin is out of control. I mean, it's, you know, it's flaky over here. I've got enlarged pores. I've got, you know, discoloration. I've got all these skin issues. What is the one thing that I can go to that can correct it all?
Well, the key to Dr. Schultz, which is with his 30 years of experience and having done over 55,000 in-office peels, Dr. Schultz cracked the code. He created an anti-aging peel system that actually works at a molecular level to turn over your dead skin cells and reveal gorgeous, glowing, younger looking skin.
The thing is you see it quickly. Like, I can't go a night without either or. And you can put everything else over top of it if you want to, because 1%, and this is, we'll talk about why it's important. This glycolic is much more different than other glycolic. You just use a little bit because it's pH adjusted glycolic. So let's say Monday night, I put this on. Do you see how quickly that absorbs in? That's Monday night. Now Tuesday, I go to the pad and I use one of my pads, which are super drenched, but incredibly gentle and effective. The next night, I go ahead and I use my pad. Then I go back to my serum. You don't change anything else, you just use this first.
You use that, you can use all of your own products. It takes only 10 seconds a night to apply. And just think PS, one night pads, one night serum, one night pads, one night serum, and it's easy. And then PS, you're on your way to younger looking skin.
And it happens quickly. You see everything change. It's only $14.75 since I met Dr. Schultz, I think it was about a year and a half ago. I have not stopped using the glycolic because I used to use other glycolics. The problem was, it's a vicious cycle, Amy. You put it on, the next day, okay, my skin might have a little bit of glow, but my makeup won't stick to my skin because everything's peeling off. And then my skin's angry at me and it gets red, and then by the time the skin looks nice, you gotta start the process all over again. Not all glycolics are created equally.
They're not created equally, and the difference is with Dr. Schultz peel is that it's potent enough to be very effective. Look at these before and afters. To me, these are big wows. If you look at Veronica on the left, you see her lines and wrinkles all around her cheeks and her mouth. She's got discoloration, her skin looks tired and dull. But then you look at the right, and what a transformation that is. Her skin is brighter, it's smoother. There's less of an appearance of lines and wrinkles. There's an appearance of firmness. It's a total transformation. Veronica doesn't have to wear makeup in that picture.
Do you see, but see how everything is uplifted?
It's uplifted.
This is my favorite one. Again, we're talking about a month. This is well over a $200 or $100, actually over a $200 system that we're offering you today, never to be done again at this price, where you can change That's the structure. Oops, we went too fast. That's the structure of her skin that you lifted in that jaw area.
Literally, yes.
Just by using this glycolic system. I mean, people are spending a lot of money to have that done.
And Amy, it's because of the daily exfoliation. Dr. Schultz always says the key to preventing and treating the major signs of aging is with daily exfoliation. And that's what's so different about his peel versus other peels.
Wow.
There are peels out there that are very, very harsh that you use maybe weekly or monthly because they are so harsh. And your skin may look better for maybe 24 to 48 hours, but then your dead skin cells start to reaccumulate and you're back to where you started with dull, tired looking skin. The difference with Dr. Schultz is that his product is potent enough to use on a daily basis where you'll see the difference, but gentle enough to use on a daily basis. And that's the key.
That's the whole key. You can't stop that entire process because I often say we detox to retox our skin.
Exactly.
And Dr. Schultz taught me, Amy, you know, what you're doing is too harsh. What you're using is too strong on your skin. You're making your skin angry. So when I saw him, I said, no, I'm using glycolic. He's like, it's not balanced for you. So what's happening is you're over-exfoliating, and then that dead skin all peels off, but you're rushing your new skin too fast, only for that to die off. So it was this vicious cycle. And I thought, well, I don't know what else to do. Everybody says I need to use glycolic. He's like, you're using the wrong glycolic. So I had from Dr. Schultz over a year ago when I started using this system. I used the serum one night, the next night the pads. You alternate back and forth. You won't believe how quickly you're gonna see your pores change, your fine lines and wrinkles, your unevenness, the lift, the tone back to your skin. But only here, because you can go to that major fifth, you know what, you know the store, you're gonna be spending just for the exfoliating serum, which will last you forever, by the way, that's $95. $95. The exfoliating pads are $70. If you even go to Dr. Schultz's office, that's what you're paying. I walked in, they were right there, and there was a room full of celebrities. It's $165. Think about that. For all of today, $59, 4 credit card payments of $14.75. We're very busy. This is Amy's only show. All dermatologists tested. It's important to say, free of parabens and fragrance. So if you want brighter skin, smoother, softer, more even tone, you want balance back to your skin, because so many of us, and I looked, before I met Dr. Schultz, there was no balance. You know, and everybody says, oh, we've got oil here, we're here. I'm finally balanced.
You've got an even skin tone, you've got a glow, you've got a lessening in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's really an incredible product. And again, gentle enough to use every day. You can still use all of the other products in your medicine cabinet. I'm a product junkie. I love my favorite moisturizer. I love my favorite eye cream. What the anti-aging peel does is actually help your current products absorb and apply better. And your makeup will go on flawlessly. You'll be amazed that you'll have an airbrushed finish.
And you don't even have to wear makeup.
You don't even have to wear makeup.
Because you don't have a pore on your face.
I did. Thanks to Dr. Schultz, I don't anymore.
Okay, we're gonna share with you. We've got clinical studies, and then Kathy from Georgia, I promise we'll head out to our phones. Here's a great one. In a clinical study, 34 subjects who used this. So we're just talking about taking 10 seconds more a night. 97%, this is not a study, this is proven, 97% had a statistical improvement in the appearance of firmness. You are going to see in the mirror your skin firmer, more lifted. That's in 2 weeks. Remember, you've got a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. After a full month, everyone said a significant improvement in overall exfoliation of their skin. So I just want you to try it for under $15. We're approaching, what, almost 500 of these ordered. This makes the biggest difference with the least amount of work. And it's day and night compared to what I was using, what I thought was great glycolic. Way too strong for my skin.
Right. Gentle enough to use every day, so easy to use. Just think of PS, one-night pads, one-night serum. One-night pads, one-night serum, and you're on your way to younger, gorgeous-looking skin. And the fact that it's so gentle and that you can use it every day is what is really going to make the big difference in your skin. You'll be amazed.
And at this value, I'm buying more.
Yes.
I used to go, we would run out. I would go to Dr. Schultz's website and order, you know, the cleanser, the pads. Because if you're looking for a product that's gonna break through to your skin, if you're looking right now and you're using, I don't care how expensive serum you're using, I don't care what other beauty routine you're using, it can't do what this glycolic, there's a unique glycolic system that he has. It's not burning your skin, it's even designed for the most sensitive skin, but what you're going to see in those pores, in the unevenness, and if you're saying, my gosh, I'm wearing so much more concealer, just give us 2 weeks. I'm telling you, this kit will transform you, but it's only for today, and that's it, under $15. It's not coming back at this price. You'll see Dr. Schultz here and his beautiful wife, Amy Schultz here, who works with thousands of his patients.
Yes, I was a patient. I went to Dr. Schultz because my skin was so bad. I went to him as I was turning 40, which was over 10 years ago, and he absolutely transformed my skin. And he did it with the anti-aging peel kit. He said, take this home, it'll take 10 seconds a night to apply, and you'll have younger, gorgeous looking skin. Come back and see me in a month. And it was the truth. It's really
unbelievable. And she did, and then they got married.
Got married.
10 years later.
Thank you, honey, yes.
10 years later.
Yes, really amazing.
All right, we're gonna head out to our phones. Kathy's been very patient from Georgia. Kathy, welcome to HSN. You're live on the air. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you? It's good to have you back, Amy.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. I've missed you. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what. I started with BeautyRx, the progressive peel, when Dr. Schultz first came on the air on your channel, and I have every product of his. I'm a nurse. I check everything. I have access to other physicians' products, but they irritate my skin, and I just stick with this completely. And I bought a couple of things before the show even started because I was afraid they'd go out. It's a wonderful line, and I highly recommend it. It doesn't burn. It doesn't turn your skin red.
Exactly.
And my pores are just phenomenal. And I just want to thank Dr. Schultz. And I want to thank HSN for bringing it to your station because it is affordable. Nurses are not exactly overpaid. And some of these couple of $100 products for one thing that lasts a month, you know, is not in my budget.
Well, you are unsung heroes. And so I just want to thank you for being a nurse because your patience and caring for people means so much to all of us. And in fact, because we appreciate you so much here at HSN, from us to you with love, we're going to be giving you the VioLife Just In Case Beauty set, Kathy.
Oh, my gosh.
So
that made my day. It's been dreary here all day long. Back to the way it was, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you and what you do, and we appreciate you shopping with us here at HSN. And Kathy, don't move a muscle. We're going to get all of your information down, and then we'll send that out to you.
Okay, and please tell Dr. Schultz hi.
I will definitely tell him. He loves all of you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you so much.
Big kiss. Bye-bye. I love that Kathy works in the medical field.
Yes.
She can use any type of doctor product. She can even use prescriptions if she wants to. You know, I mean, she even has doctors look at the product. But what's amazing is these two products right here will transform your skin no matter what it is that you're using. And I love that she said you can use, you know, a $100 cream, a $200 cream. It cannot transform like this because he's addressing why we're looking older. This is preventative too.
Exactly. So these products are